What's good, everybody? Welcome back to L Dubs Boxing. All right, today in this video, we're gonna highlight Claressa Shields, who just won the BWAA Female Fighter Award for 2018. This is a great accomplishment for her at the age of only 23. She's the second woman fighter to win this award behind Cecilia Brækhus last year. It is known as the Christy Martin Award. And this is a great accomplishment. You know what I'm saying? She's leading the way in the United States for women's boxing and really boxing, period, because she's doing it the right way and fighting the best competition available, which, is hard to find in this day and time. So the year of 2018, she started off, her first fight was in January against former middleweight champion Tori Nelson. It was just a showcase for her to put on her talents. Tori Nelson was game. She was a tough vet, but she ended up losing to the younger Shields, all 10 rounds, unanimous decision. It was a good fight, you know what I'm saying, but it was one-sided. And her second fight of the year was probably her toughest fight of her career against Hannah Gabriel. I mean, that was a tough fight. She was knocked down in the first round. She got up off the floor like a true champion, and she won the rest of the rounds just about. It was a tough fight though. Tricky opponent, a world champion at 154, Hannah Gabriel, and she brought it that night, and she made Claressa work. But she still proved that she's the best in at middleweight. And by winning that fight, she gained the IBF, the WBA middleweight championship. Then she was back in the ring November 17th against Hannah Rankin. Originally, she supposed to fought for the undisputed title against Christina Hammer. Christina Hammer got sick, and she couldn't make the fight. So Claressa decided to stay busy and fight Hannah Rankin on the zone. And she showed up and showed out again. Hannah Rankin at the time was 5-2, but she was the WBC silver champion. So, I mean, she's not just fighting just anybody, just so you guys, can be aware of that. And she beat her, won a 10-round unanimous decision, won all 10 rounds. So that was just another good performance from her. And then she was back in the ring 3 weeks later, December the 8th, on HBO against Femke Hermans. Hermans is the WBO super middleweight champion, and same as before, Claressa Shields, just do what she always do. She won a unanimous decision, 10 rounds. She displayed good body work, defense, head movement, the whole nine. Everything that she does, she did it in that fight. And so that's a year in recap. I mean, 4-0. She fought 40 rounds. She only lost 2 rounds on the judges' scorecards. I mean, that's not many boxers doing that in this day and time. And she fighting the toughest competition. Out of her 8 fights, five of her opponents are world champions or former world champion. I mean, that's like rare in this day and time. So props out to her. Congratulations to her. And looking forward to a big 2019. And I know she want to be undisputed. And the fight to make, the biggest fight in women's boxing, is Claressa Shields versus Christina Hammer for the undisputed middleweight championship. And that fight is supposed to take place in April or May, something like that. We'll see. It's all depending on what Hammer want to do, or is she ready to fight. But that's the biggest fight to be made. Besides that, I would like to see Claressa drop down to 154 and Cecilia Brækhus move up to 154 and fight for a pound-for-pound title. Like, don't worry about the other belts. Just fight for the pound-for-pound, #1 in women's boxing. I think that'd be a good look. If she can't get those fights, this fight, like how she been doing, just continue to fight, build your profile. Fight on any network that would accept her, because that's another thing. She fought on Showtime, The Zone, and HBO all in 1 year. Like, nobody do that. Nobody is doing that like that. So props out to her again. I mean, she's leading the way for women's boxing. I must say, a lot of people probably wouldn't watch boxing if it wasn't for her and what she done in the Olympics, and then coming out, breaking new ground, being like the first woman to headline a Showtime event multiple times, just leading the way. You know what I'm saying? You know, and with that, you're going to get a lot of hate, which she does, and she's very active on social media, but I say don't change, because if it wasn't for that, nobody will really be checking for women's boxing. So women's boxing is at an all-time high right now. It's going to get better and better. You got all types of good fighters. Katie Taylor, Cecilia Brækhus, Amanda Serrano, Layla McCarter, Micaiah Mayer. Oh man, it's so many. It's just so many. I'm just naming the ones that y'all probably know, but there's so many women's fighters that's been putting in work for years, and thanks to Claressa, they getting their recognition. Heather Hardy, you know what I'm saying? So it's a new time, new day and age for women boxing. They're looking forward to get equal pay as the men, and then hopefully go to 3-minute rounds. And you know what I'm saying, you need a flag barrier to you know what I'm saying, to lead the way. You need a leader with anything you do, with anything that goes on, boxing or life or whatever. You need somebody to first set the standard, and then that way everybody else can follow, and hopefully break her records in the future, in the time to come. So I'm gonna say once again, shout out to Claressa Shields for winning the BWAA Female Fighter of the Year award for 2018. And that's my video, y'all. Y'all leave a comment down below, like, subscribe, and I'll be back with another one.